Greetings and a warm welcome to Casper the Movie Monster. Today, we are excited to present our latest video, where we will be taking a look at all the Easter eggs we could find and the major changes from the original animated Disney version. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Jodie Benson's cameo. Jodie Benson, who famously portrayed Ariel in Disney's 1990 animated film, makes a delightful cameo appearance in the 2023 edition of the tale. In this version, she plays a resident of the island that Bailey's Ariel visits while exploring a local market with Prince Eric. During a heartwarming moment, Benson's character, a vendor, advises Ariel to use a fork in her hair, believing it to be a human tradition after being misinformed by Scuttle. This act symbolizes the passing of the baton from one Ariel to another, and Ariel incorporates it into her hairstyle as a charming tribute. Homage to Hans Christian Andersen. Hans Christian Andersen, The Little Mermaid, is based on the fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen. Andersen is honored with a statue of Ariel in Copenhagen, located in Denmark. In the 2023 version of the film, Ariel is depicted sitting atop a rock in the same pose as the statue, paying homage to the creator of this beloved character. Opening Disney intro is the Little Mermaid-themed opening Disney intro. Disney sets the tone for the movie right from the beginning by incorporating a themed opening credit sequence inspired by The Little Mermaid. Instead of their usual castle and fireworks, accompanied by When You Wish Upon a Star, the opening features a rushing waterfall reminiscent of the film Sea, and the Disney castle transforms into Prince Eric's castle, turning pink. Part of Your World plays in the background, creating an enchanting atmosphere that prepares audiences for the magical journey ahead. Ariel's sisters do not have names that start with A. In the original animated version, Ariel's sisters all have names starting with the letter A, but the 2023 version takes a different approach. Instead of names beginning with the letter A, Ariel's sisters are given names that end with A. The names are Perla, Indira, Mala, Tamika, Karina, and Caspia. This subtle change highlights Ariel's individuality and rebellious nature as she stands apart from her siblings. Scuttle is a gannet, not a seagull. A surprising moment from the 2023 The Little Mermaid is when Scuttle, the beloved seagull character, meets Ariel underwater and is miraculously able to stay there. This inevitably left audiences wondering, since when can seagulls breathe underwater? In fact, Scuttle is not a seagull in The Little Mermaid remake, but a gannet. Although he has the iconic white feathers of a gull, his black feet, blue eyes, and yellow patches prove that he is a different kind of seabird. A major aspect of gannets is their ability to dive deep into the ocean to hunt for food. Their wings and feet allow them to dive 70 feet underwater and can remain there for 30 seconds. These facts are important because they are the reason behind Scuttle's species chain. In order to make it so that Ariel had never been to the surface ever, the Little Mermaid creators made Scuttle a bird that could meet Ariel down under to offer his misguided wisdom. In this way, Ariel's first appearance above water is extra special. The Little Mermaid remake takes place in the Caribbean. While the original The Little Mermaid didn't offer an exact location that the film is set in, the remake gives a clue as to where the movie takes place. When Ariel and Eric explore the map room, Eric guides Ariel through his collection of maps. Eric points out countries like Venezuela and Colombia, and when Ariel points to another place on the map, he says that those are uncharted waters. This implies that they are located on an island somewhere north of South America in the Caribbean. This is also emphasized by the clothing and culture shown in the film, particularly when Ariel and Eric leave the castle. Ariel saves Max during the shipwreck scene. Another detail in the 2023 remake that is not in the 1989 original movie is that Ariel saves Max during the scene when Prince Eric's ship sinks. She helps him swim to the lifeboat. Ursula is King Triton's sister and Ariel's aunt. The 2023 version of The Little Mermaid also introduces Ursula as King Triton's exiled sister, shedding light on their strained relationship. However, the remake doesn't delve deeper into the specifics of what caused their rift. Additionally, an extra twist is added to the narrative as a spell alters Ariel's memory, preventing her from remembering that she needs a kiss from Prince Eric, adding a new layer of complexity to their romantic journey. Eric was adopted by a queen in the remake. In the original animated movie, Eric was assumed to be born into royalty and faced pressure to find a wife. On his birthday, he briefly apologizes to Grimsby for not falling for the Princess of Glowerhaven. However, in the 2023 remake, Eric's backstory takes a different turn. He is shipwrecked in a tragic event and washed ashore, where he is subsequently adopted by Queen Selene, altering his origin story. Sebastian is a land crab and can't breathe underwater. When the character design for The Little Mermaid was unveiled, there was a heated debate about whether Sebastian was a lobster or a crab. Although this charming court composer with a Jamaican accent appears to be a lobster in the original film, he is actually a crab. However, in the 2023 remake, Sebastian is portrayed as a land crab, which presents an interesting twist, as he can perish when submerged in water due to the need to keep his gills moist. Nevertheless, he still shares numerous interactions with Ariel, showcasing their unique bond. Ariel wears variations on classic blue and pink dresses. Apart from her memorable green and purple mermaid look, Ariel has two other iconic outfits in the original, The Little Mermaid, including her pink princess gown and blue-going-out dress. The remake offers variations of these looks that offer a hint of nostalgia and homage to the first film. For example, for most of her time as a human, Ariel dons a fluffy blue dress with long sleeves which she wears during her outing with Eric. At the end of the film, Ariel switches out the blue for an identical dress in pink, which can be interpreted as an homage to the other dress that appears in the original film. Ariel finding a telescope is important in The Little Mermaid remake. In the original 1989 The Little Mermaid, the main artifacts Ariel finds from land are the Dinglehopper and the statue of Eric that falls from his boat. However, in the 2023 remake, Ariel first finds a telescope that Eric drops into the ocean. While this object seems innocuous, it proves to be much more important as telescopes and the night sky become defining features in Ariel and Eric's relationship. Ariel first finds the telescope at the start of the film and isn't sure how to use it. Later, in Eric's map room, she sees a much larger telescope and looks through it correctly. Finally, during Kiss the Girl, Eric points out the constellations to Ariel and explains how they help guide sailors in the night, and Ariel even uses them to reveal her name to him. In this way, this small artifact becomes a major symbol of their connectedness and shared curiosity about the world. That was all for today's video. Casper and I hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Take care, and we will see you in the next video.